But if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up.
Hey guys, welcome back to TikTok. So if you didn't already know, Marvel just released a new trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, and this video is just going to be a very quick short video covering my thoughts on the new trailer. So for starters, I'd just like to say how much I dislike the Iron Spider suit. I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but goodness, I think this suit is ugly. I just prefer if Peter Parker relies solely more on his abilities as Spider-Man as opposed to him using a suit with a bunch of high-tech gadgets, but hey, it looks like we'll be getting just that as he uses a more classic suit later in the trailer. So at the start we have Peter mourning over the loss of Iron Man, very cool. This movie seems to pick up right after Endgame, and also the mural on the wall here, very nice, looks just like something that Miles Morales would do if you saw Into the Spider-Verse. We then cut over to Peter beating the tar out of some bad guys, and then a cop going, "So what, you're gonna be the next Iron Man?" And Peter retorts with "Well, no, I don't have enough time, I'm too busy doing your job." A cute little joke there. It's nice to see Spider-Man being all buddy-buddy with the police in this universe, although that might change with J. Jonah Jameson's eventual introduction. They have to do J. Jonah Jameson eventually. Afterwards, Happy appears and tells Peter that Nick Fury is calling him, but Peter stupidly ghosts Nick Fury, and I'd imagine Nick Fury's reaction would be a little something like this.
Motherfucker hung up on me, motherfucker.
We then move on to the gang in Venice, and I don't really know how to pronounce it right, Venice or Venezia, so please bear with me here. And then after that, in the trailer, we get some funny shots of his classmates, just goofing around. MJ with a little tease of a romance between her and Peter Parker. And then Nick Fury finally appears behind Peter Parker right after tranquilizing Ned. Nick Fury here is evidently quite annoyed with the fact that Peter has been deliberately avoiding him. We then cut to a temporary secret shield base with Mysterio finally appearing, and he reveals himself as Quentin Beck, and he's introduced as a hero from another dimension. He apparently crossed dimensions to this world through the snap, Thanos' snap, which is I think the first mention of a multiverse since Endgame, but I don't really buy it because Mysterio is being portrayed as a good guy here, and traditionally this guy's an asshole villain, so this is definitely a ploy, a setup for a plot twist, and the multiverse thing could actually be a lie, so I wouldn't keep my hopes up about Miles Morales appearing anytime soon. But then again, Nick Fury was the one who said it in the trailer, so there's a chance it could be true, so maybe keep your hopes up. But aside from that, they're definitely setting up a twist for Mysterio to betray Peter Parker in this movie, and if I'm wrong and Mysterio actually turns out to be a good guy, then I'll eat an entire shoe. Peter then asks Nick Fury if there's someone else he can use instead of him, so he first mentions Thor, but Thor is off-world as he joined the Guardians of the Galaxy at the end of Avengers Endgame. He then asks about Captain Marvel, but she of course is unavailable because she's probably busy with the thousands of other planets that don't have the Avengers.
New girl, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this time?
There are a lot of other planets in the universe, and unfortunately they didn't have you guys.
Nick Fury then tells Peter to man up, and we cut to some cool shots of Mysterio flying and him asking Peter what he wants in life. So then the trailer then cuts to Peter about to confess to MJ, but MJ reveals that she knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't like how easy it is for MJ to figure it out, but Peter himself has been terrible at keeping this secret and making it pretty obvious, and MJ is pretty smart, so whatever. We then cut to some more shots of Mysterio being super cool, with the trailer setting him up to be this mentor figure to Peter Parker, and they set him up to be this wise, responsible figure, but like I said before, don't get too excited for good guy Mysterio, although I must say that his suit is friggin' cool. Some more action shots come after this, and then we have Happy trying to convince Peter's friends to get on his jet to safety, but it blows up. A little classic MCU comedy there. So overall, I thought that the trailer was alright, nothing that really wowed me, but of course I'll be watching the movie since I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. I like how they acknowledge Tony Stark's death, I like how Nick Fury is involved, Sam Jackson is always great. I feel that this movie is a chance to show Spider-Man being more badass and more sure of himself, and from what the trailer is showing, Mysterio is going to be quite a tough villain to beat. My gripe with the first Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, was that the action was pretty bad, so I hope that in this movie, when we get the eventual battle of Spider-Man versus Mysterio, the fight will have better direction. There's definitely some potential here, especially with that eventual Mysterio bad guy twist that'll be appearing in the movie. So those are my thoughts on the trailer. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave your opinion in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time on TikTok. Peace.